Hi everyone, Michelle here at Serendipity House. Okay, so I'm in the shop and I keep waiting for the perfect time and to have everything set up to go live and do something organized, but that's never going to happen, so it just keeps getting pushed off. So here I am. Oh, I see 3 people are here. I just closed and I just thought I'd take a little walk around and show you what's here, tell you what my plans are for January on doing classes and going live again. And it could also be a little kind of informal way to shop. I have nothing like set up behind the counter, it's just me and the camera. So if there are things you see that are shippable and you are interested, just comment. I miss you guys so much. It's like so much different stuff is going on in my life now as I'm trying to keep up with you, but I just I feel really out of touch with those of you who used to join me every week for my lives, and I am going to get back to that. As soon as I settle down through Christmas, I'm going to make a schedule, and that's going to happen again. So I'm just going to walk around. I'm going to show you guys the DIY section first, since y'all are my DIYers, a lot of you, and oops, let's see if I can squeeze through these branches. I don't know why it's so close up. Okay. So this is like when you walk to the right, when you walk in the store, and my paper whites are starting to come out. What are your thoughts on paper whites? I like the smell now. It took me years to like the smell. A really long time. So here we go. So I am all stocked up with paint, trying to keep stocked up, still shipping every day. I know out of sight, out of mind, and it's kind of hard to remember that I am here, but I've got all the goods and I love this those are my paint cans. I had like 3 full black stretchy trash cans of paint cans. And the vibrations from my music has only sent one of them down. Here are the new Painterly. Some of you already got them last week, but I've got, hi Sharon, I've got them in the shop and I haven't had a chance to play and I don't know when I'm going to. And milk paint, everything on my website other than small decoupage papers is in here. And that's that. Jewelry case. It was actually snowing today. It felt very kind of Christmassy, but then it turned to slush pretty quickly. If you're local, I have an event coming up on Saturday from 5 to 8, and then the following Thursday. To show you some really cool stuff I got today. So these, I've shipped a few of these. This is not even what I was going to show you, a little ADD here. But these are really cool like bird mobiles. And I've got, let's see if I can stand back and make this one go without it hitting anything. I have herons, cranes, eagles, crows, and loons. And those have been a good seller of mine for a couple of years. I just got the loons in. But what I came over here to show you is through one of my customers, I have found somebody who works at like a butterfly museum or reserve, or I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but oops, what did I just do? What he does is when the butterflies die naturally, he preserves them and makes them into art. Now, he brought me some of the like ornament ones, and after the holidays are over, I haven't really put them out yet. I'm going to get some that he puts in like frames, which I really like. They're mounted in frames, and I thought it really just was a really cool kind of addition to the nature things that I sell, and they're locally made. Isn't that cool? Not really sure they're like mounted. I can see that. Some of you have probably seen this before, and they're made in Massachusetts. And I showed you these cute little fungus that are made in New Hampshire, but just look how small they are. I only bought five, but I have sold three of them. They're $31. I just have a lot of I don't know, I've been putting new stuff out every day, lots of Christmassy stuff, and I'm also now just holding things back so I have new things to put out um, in January without having to like shop more. All this red in one place because you know I'm not a huge red lover. I love the feathered trees though. I like the color, I think is what I like best about those. And a bunch of you recognized the covered bridge plate when I posted it for Thanksgiving. And I actually pulled it off the floor for a while because I thought somebody was going to buy it and then she didn't show up. So, yeah, more paper whites, furniture, of course. This was fun. I had found these like really cool moose antlers and just using them for background. Handmade mountain garland made out of wool. So one of the artisans that she's going to be at the second event is a potter, and she makes all these great hanging plant hangers. And she started making some things. I gave her some of my IOD and said, just play, do what you want, do you. And so she made a few pots. You guys probably recognize that, but I just love her work. And these hold the cute little plants that I sell really nicely. Look at the glaze on that one. If I ever have free time, there's more IOD made stuff in here when I'm just not sure where I put it because I move things all the time. Also at the second artist event is going to be Lee, who does these really pretty oil on canvas, oil and cold wax. Here's some vintage and antique down here on the bottom. Hi, Eamon. My cousin's watching. It's sad this is how we have to kind of see each other. I know I missed Thanksgiving here, but these were not sold. So we've got some pretty gold plates, and I'll back up to show you the whole view of this after. I love these napkin rings, although maybe they're $25 each. Maybe they're a little too high price point, but they're pewter, and I've had them out, and I think I have 12 of them. Aren't they pretty? A lot of things that you can find. I mean, I think you can buy this any time of year, but I think because we live in New Hampshire, I feel like it's really kind of woodlandy. Works for more than just Christmas because as long as it's not like red and green, I feel like it's just woodland. Hey, Gary, and my uncle too, who is not related to the cousin who's watching. And I don't even have a big family, so really strange. Thank you, guys. That's where the deer was, and I have another one on the way. The buffet there is 20% off. I'm kind of sick of it. I'd like it to go. This pretty old piece that used to be my grandmother's. And another one of the butterflies. Have you guys seen these preserved butterflies before? I really honestly like, for this time of year, the ornaments are good, but I really like them in the shadow boxes was kind of more my style than the round. Just kind of a little bit of everything peppered all over the place. This bar, which it might still be on my website for sale for shipping. I do still ship furniture. I just shipped a piece about 2 weeks ago. And this line has been on my website for 3 years at least. So if you want to go in and grab any of these mugs, I really just carry the ones from this artist because she's fun and mostly birds. And there's mugs and towels. And if you get packages from me, you're frequently getting. I open up packages of the napkins and put them in because I know a lot of you decoupage. You probably recognize these guys here. Yeah, so that's that in this cabinet I've had forever. Gourds, these are decorated gourd birdhouses. I bought some different colors that I usually don't buy, these bright ones. I thought they'd be fun, but we'll see. And then my favorite area is back here, the plants in the sink. I redo that area frequently, actually, and I'll just show you some of this back here. Because people come in and say, oh, I was sitting at home at night and I couldn't sleep, and I saw your, I saw your such and such, so I'm coming in to buy it. That honestly has been the hardest part about being here, is that people don't really know what it is, what's here. They have to know ahead of time to slow down. There's a sculpture from Karina, who is going to be at the Thursday evening event I'm having. Anyways, my best customers have been word of mouth. Um, my Facebook posts aren't really being seen a lot, so I can't rely on Facebook. Somebody has to come buy these before I kill them all, but I love topiaries and I love olives, so I bought these olive trees, and it's been 2 weeks and they're still alive. These are really cool. I've sold a lot of these. I've got the amber and the clear, but they both have like this really cool luster kind of effect in the light. Aren't they so pretty? I put them out in October, even though they're kind of for Christmas. And those are $26 each, I think. Oh, I'll show you out in my garden area. Fun way to hang a plant. Just a lot of small plants hanging around here. Recognize that, anybody? I don't see comments, I just see that people are watching, but like I said, they're flying by so fast if anybody is commenting. Your mother is watching too. Uh-oh, my mother is watching too. Okay, well, it's a family event, I guess. Um, I showed you guys this sink when I went and bought it because I looked far and wide. Oh, let me turn the light on for the outside. Well, so you can see from in here, I'll bring you over to the window here if I can see it without, so that this is the view. I'm bumping against a couch here, but the sliding glass doors go out. It's not too cold, but through the sliding glass doors. And I'm looking for my two reclaimed doors that have like windows on the top or glass or nothing and solid on the bottom. And this is where it's going to be all just um, climbing roses and outdoor furniture. And I bought this huge thing at an auction, and I'm realizing now, like, how am I going to plant anything in this? Look, it's like been raining and it's filled with water. So anything I'm thinking of is just going to die. It's going to drown. All right, let's go back in. It's raining out. So if any of you have those really old planters and you have some tricks, like it's iron, it weighs a ton, and I definitely can't like drill a hole in it or anything. So I found this really cool mid-century couch at a recording studio. My number one fan from Pennsylvania is watching. Hey, Paula. Oops, sorry, I'm looking at the floor. I'm going to turn back around to the couch here and then come back. But look how it's huge. It's actually comfy. I've been too busy. Hi, Peggy, to take a nap, but it is definitely nappable. All right, so here are two of the mugs, her first go around that Lila made. And I know a lot of you have some that Michelle makes. This one is smaller and lighter. And this is Lila doing Lila. And I think they're really pretty and earthy. This one's really pretty. Look at that. So she's making more, but this was her first. And I don't know, I think she did a nice job. They're $41. Oh, okay, and Lila's going to be at the Thursday evening event on the 14th. So here's some more, just little, a good mix of vintage and antique and new things and artisans, and that's another piece of Lee's. So if there's anything you're loving, okay, I got to tell you this. So this isn't a big secretary that I'm standing too close to apparently, but I bought some of this stuff because I thought it would be fun, and it is kind of, it's nature, like science. And so I got the uranium glass and the LED flashlight and the markers, which have already sold, like the markers and the flashlight to a young girl who's trying to write in her diary without her brother reading it. I totally get that. Lots of little felted animals, not handmade. I bought them this year because I don't have anybody who local that makes them, but I will by next year. What did I want to show you? Oh, these little little sugar drink cubes, which are good in like club soda. These are some watercolor paintings. Actually, I've got a lot of from Donna Carey, who's going to be at the second event on Thursday. I have a lot of her paintings kind of just peppered about because they look really pretty as backdrops everywhere, I think. Some more pottery, this little dipping set, and some cutting boards with epoxy, like little rivers in them from one of my artists. What else? My favorite piece of furniture that if it doesn't sell by New Year's, it's coming home with me. I love that cabinet. I just love it. It's practical too because you can actually put things in the drawers. It doesn't have the little thin drawers like the printer's cabinets that are cool. They're cool, but I don't know what people would put in the drawers unless you're like a button collector. And then all the succulents, and I have another big batch of these coming, the Rose of Jericho or the Resurrection plant. They're called both. So there's just all sorts of fun stuff kind of tucked in here. Some stained glass. These are flowers, and I'll show you some other pieces from my stained glass artist, Glenda, who will be at the Saturday event. Oh, there's some more of her flowers. You recognize these little $5 bottles with candles. Those have Fairy Mary on it. And let's see, what else? My little bit of equestrian stuff over here. And my cow rugs. Let's back this up. I love the cow rug. That one back there in the corner, coming home to me. If it doesn't sell, I just have to make sure that my foster dogs, when I have them back, are not going to want to mark it. So aren't these beautiful? Those are more of GGS Studio is Glenda's business name. Just gorgeous. And she's going to have a lot of her things at the event. Really I see things flying by. An antique, very heavy book press. And let's just pan around this way. Lots of little pieces of glass. A lot of people come in and buy just little perfume bottles, some antique lamps. What else have I got over here? Pillows, more air plants. Oh, the placemats that you guys like doing decoupage with. I've moved those in there. Sometimes I don't realize how much there is until I do this. My Degas dresser, which is 20% off right now. I I really want to sell my painted furniture, move some of that so that I can paint some new furniture because it's really, I don't like too much painted furniture in one space because it competes too much, you know. So it's a little dark over here because I turned the lights off actually so that I can have the trees and all the upper lighting on this side of the shop show. So I've got a lot of birch pot planters. I have a lot of, I really love old copper. And then this stuff, which is so nice, Pittsfield pottery, especially the blue mugs. Those are really, I like the cobalt blue. I'm pretty consistent with that, I have to say. Some of Donna's paintings, and again, she's going to be here on the second event, and I can ship her things as well if anybody is interested who's looking. She does watercolor, and a lot of her students come in and they and say, "Oh, is this Donna's work? I took classes with her." All right, a really cool bohemian lamp that I bought at another antique store, and it used to be wired, but it doesn't have the lights in it, so I just put my fairy lights in. How cool is this? All 4 jars, fungi, mushrooms, in perfect condition, mid-century. And just odds and ends things in here because I really like milk glass. And I also have a thing for these these pretty pieces that are hand painted with the raised. So some things I just buy for myself, I guess. We have the mirror I did with the chateau paint inlay, some antique books, mostly children's books. And where are we gonna? I want to show you this that piece there. I think I've had that one for 6 years. That's how long it took me to get it out of my spot. So here's more of these really awesome pieces that I just love these with the raised florals, the Mahalika stuff, if I'm even saying that right. And this is one of my favorite areas at present in the shop because I love bright white and warm wood. I think just looks so pretty together. Hopefully you'll come and shop, or if you're seeing this and you live local, the 2 nightstands with the decoupage on the side. It's decoupage queen paper, and it is on my website. And these little hand-turned trees, which are made locally in Alstead, New Hampshire, um, with wood from their property. There's all different sizes. These cuties, these little stands. I think I have a deer, a fox. I might have a rabbit. I may have saved him. I have to remember if I put him in the back. The jadeite collection over here, which is, I have to say, kind of absurdly expensive because it is absurdly expensive and I paid a lot for it, but it sure is pretty, especially all grouped together. This cute little scene here. It's a chair. It's a bunch of like a cherub choir. It's just one of those vintage things that I found, and one of them has a candle holder. But I like the colors. And this really pretty bowl that just came in from Karina, who is one of the potters who's going to be at the second event. My grandparents used to have this, and we weren't allowed to touch it. And I don't know, maybe that's why I kind of like it. But it has really good weight to it and the little thumbprints, and it's pretty. And I'm selling it cheap, cheap. So if you're around and you want some holiday dishes, I really don't want to pack these back up. I have glasses and I have plates, and they are just sold each here so that they find a good home and somebody enjoys them. And yeah, so let's see, I think I'm back where we started, but this table is probably going to end up going out in the garden unless somebody buys it because I've got it inexpensively here because I have to somehow figure out in this space in the next 3 days to bring my farm table that's back in my garage bay and refinish it right here on this spot. So this is what you see when you're coming up to the counter to check out. I've got these light up. Let's see how it looks lit up. I actually, because I forgot to turn one of them off. Oh, there we go. There's gold and silver. And I have on my list to get some floral foam for this guy so that I can put some, it's a planter, it's like a double planter here, so that I can put something coming out of him so you can tell that's what he is. So yeah, this is my checkout area. And back there is a secret room of doom that I have to clean out so that I can have classes before I'm going to go on my iPad now, I think, and see if there's any questions. And then I'll turn the camera back around. Actually, maybe I'll bring you into the room of doom so that I can find my. This has to all be cleared out, you guys, so that I can have classes back here in January. And all of this, that's just not on the floor yet. Look at all this treasure. Yep, I just don't have space right at the moment, but some of it will be going out. All right, I'm going to set this up so that I can see if there's questions. So I'm going to be putting out a like a questionnaire for local classes on like what the good times would be. And I think I'm going to just do the same thing for online and make a date like maybe every Sunday night after I close, I'll be live because I really do miss that connection. Love some of the cardinal birds. I think I just have the glass ones and I'm gonna go check, but they're like $9. Oh, and somebody actually, I never even showed you the tree. There's a couple ornaments on there. When I unboxed them a couple months ago, somebody was interested. And I'm gonna pull a couple of those off the tree for you because I don't remember who it was. You're living your best life. Too bad you're so far away. Room of Doom, yes. Okay, so what do you guys think? Because I'm coming up with a schedule. Sunday nights at 4:30 is a really good option for me because I'm already here, or it would have to be like on Thursday nights at 5:30. So I'm gonna just put out a couple of polls and we'll see what people think for local and online. And I'm gonna start in January. I'm also hoping to have puppies again in January. I'm just looking to like have more. I don't know. It takes so much to I don't know, fill in whatever's there. I just want, I had to pass up puppies this month and I'm sad about it, but I could never handle it. I'm totally overstressed. Anyways, I miss Lola. I miss having a dog, and I miss her. We all do. And I'll have to show you the tree topper I have. If you remember it from a couple years ago, somebody felted her, a friend in Peterborough, and it's just beautiful. It looks just like her. She's on top of our tree, and she has a removable red Rudolph nose. That's really cute. So let me walk you over. I don't see any comments or anything here. I think my stand is about ready to give way or needs to be tightened. Okay, so I have got actually a lot of birds. So I've got, this is a bird clip, it's kind of glittery. He's $10. But okay, so this is the one that somebody was interested in. It's $12 and it's a glass. I'm just gonna take one off so I think this is really pretty, and I'm actually gonna take them off the tree and put them somewhere else because I don't think people are seeing them, or I don't know, maybe I don't have wonderful taste, but this is my favorite ornament that I got. I could see a whole tree with these and none of them have sold. Isn't that pretty? I think it's pretty. So I'm just gonna put one right down here. I'm gonna go look at the cardinals. I'm almost out of these cute little mushrooms too. These, oh, the cardinal's 12. I don't know if that's the one you were looking at, Linda. I think I've got like 4 of these left. And these cute little mushrooms are $5. I don't have a lot of these. Everyone's loving the mushrooms. So, what else? I'm so busy that I just don't know what to share. But I appreciate when you comment, and I appreciate you missing me, and I'm really excited to get some projects going again. All right, everyone. If you're watching on replay or if you want to go back and look, let me know if there's anything you want. I really wanted to do a live sale for you, but honestly, I just don't think I can organize it enough, and I like to be organized. So the kind of impromptu is just kind of all I got right now. So that's that. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a really great week this week. You'll be seeing me. I don't know what I've got left to say. Thank you. I wish I had a craft. This is so weird. This is so weird. I'm not painting. All right, I'm just going to hang up now. Thanks, everyone. Have a good night.